last video, this one's gonna be who were you in your past life. This one's gonna be for fun, or if you really believe in it, like, it's up to you guys. I'm gonna believe in it because I'm doing this. So yeah, can see who you guys were in your past life. For some of you guys, it might not resonate for everybody, and that's okay. Either you can learn from it, get something out of it, or actually believe in it, or just be entertained by it, whatever you want. Labyrinth, dark energy, empty promises, don't forget. December, in the dirt. What else is there? Around the wrong crowd. They chose you, fight for others. Cancer, simp, spiritual strength, fashion witch. Martyr, bad people know scripture. Okay, I tried, bully. Releasing, and shadow work. We got old school, what can I do to help? Girl with the snake, paradise. Unexpected visitors, hustler. Details, blonde hair. We got angels, guides, ancestors, the pathless. Masquerie. We got ask for protection, shit you don't have time for. Other people shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit that has nothing to do with you. Fuck out of here. We got failed and the 8 of Wands, and we got forgive me, Tower, and the 6 of Wands. So who you were in your past life, you were somebody who was dealing with a lot of dark energies, and you felt like you were in a maze. Maybe you were actually put in some type of maze on purpose, like in an experiment, or somebody evil was experimenting with people, or out of amusement putting people in mazes and fucking with them. So maybe you guys were tortured, or you went through a lot of torturous energies. Maybe some of you guys had some empty promises you've given, or you feel like people gave you a lot of empty promises and you didn't forget it in this lifetime. Maybe some of you guys were born in December in your past life, so you were Sagittariuses, or what's Capricorns. Maybe you guys were poor, in poverty. Maybe you guys are actually like buried in your past life in the dirt. I fell in your past life, you guys were around the wrong crowd, so you were always wondering what else is there besides where I'm at and who I'm around, because nothing was fulfilling you. You guys were still fighting for others in your past life, and a lot of people chose you as what? As something. Maybe they chose you as a leader, as someone they can look up to, or someone they know can be, you can protect them. Maybe you guys were bullies in your past lifetime, or you dealt with a lot of bullies, and or maybe at a certain time you were bullied so much you became one, and you tried but it didn't work out for you. Maybe some of you guys were martyrs, but maybe you guys were doing it for a selfish reason. Or maybe you guys knew some people who portrayed themselves to be as spiritual or religious good people. You knew that there was evil people who knew scripture too. Maybe you guys died from cancer in your past life, or maybe you guys were a Cancer sun in your past life, and maybe you guys were simps. Maybe you guys loved love and you were willing to be fools for love. Also, in your past life, you guys still were spiritually strong and you were witches still, or warlocks. Maybe you guys dressed differently from the time era you guys were in. Maybe you guys lost a lot in your past life too, but that made you start your shadow work journey. So maybe that's why shadow work is easy for you in this lifetime, because you were always already doing it in your past life. Maybe in your past life you guys had blonde hair, and maybe you guys had OCD, or you guys were very knowledgeable, always working, always reading, always trying to find the details about situations. You guys were still hustlers too in your past life, and that's why in this life you're still hustlers. Maybe you guys were very unexpected presence, like just your presence itself was just like, what the fuck? From wherever period you were in, people were just always like, who the fuck is that, bro? What is that? Is this a joke? Maybe you guys in the past, it could have been the fucking, when did those things come out, the videotapes? Maybe you guys are from that era. You guys were always helpful. That's still a thing. With the martyr, yeah, you guys were still helpful. You even helped evil people. Maybe you guys were helping evil people trying to change their ways, because nobody wants to be around evil people, right? Unless they're actually trying to help them, like psychiatrists, doctors, or just like friends and family members. Maybe you guys lived on an island in your past life. I feel like in your past life, you guys were still like an angel and guide or ancestor reincarnated trying to help the people who were lost. Or maybe you guys found your ancestors and guidance from your past life because you were so lost. You guys hid yourself a lot though. Maybe you needed to, but in this lifetime you can't anymore. You were somebody who had boundaries. You didn't have time for anything. You guys maybe could have been a little bit cold because you were just dealing with so much. So maybe you just didn't have too much warmth to you in your past life. Maybe you guys made a lot of mistakes, so you had to like ask for forgiveness a lot from a lot of people in your past life, or you had a lot of failed relationships, marriages, careers, goals. There's just like a lot of failure in your past life, or people were always trying to, maybe they thought your ideas were too much, so they just tried to like put you down and you felt like a failure because you didn't find anybody around you who related to you or who could believe in you. And then if you did, it was minimal people. In your past life, you guys were still protected and you asked for protection a lot. Even, yeah, you guys just asked for protection, and I feel like in this life, you're still protected because of just like how much bullshit you went through. And you too, you could have been an evil person too in your past life, and maybe that's why this lifetime you're trying to be better. Or maybe the same things that happened in your past life is playing out now, but you can handle it better because you already experienced it back then. So that's why some things are just easier to you. So you just get that out of the way so you can start your new life, or you can let the new energies come in.